This is our open carry walk in Alexandria, Virginia. First time this far north. And everybody is open carrying. And we're gonna pass out flags, not flags, flyers, and educate people about their constitutional rights. So, I got my Mosin, American flag shotgun, all that good stuff.
Thank you. Who's that brochure, man?
Hey, Sergeant, how you doing, man?
Jason, remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. How you doing?
Good. You guys having any luck?
Yeah, we've already passed out too. You are a sergeant, right?
Lieutenant, actually.
Lieutenant? I apologize about that.
Lieutenant Patterson, how are you?
By the way, just figured I'd let you know I'm recording.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. You guys gonna head on? The parade is done, by the way, so you shouldn't have any problem as far as running people, stuff like that. Watch it come up behind you. Now, you recall our discussion last week as far as long weapons in the city. You know, they're not allowed to have a magazine inside of them, right? And none of the long rifles have a magazine inside of them?
I mean, mine is a bolt action, so, you know, the only way to carry it is...
Are there any long rifles with a magazine inside of them right
I got a magazine, but it's not loaded.
All right, can you confirm that for us, please? I'm not asking you to manipulate the bolt, but can you prove to us that that magazine is not loaded? Okay. Thank you very much. Anybody else who's carrying a long weapon has a magazine in it? I'm just carrying a pistol. Okay, sir? All right. How about you, sir? Okay. And you? Okay. All right, that's all we ask.
All right.
Folks, have a good day.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Good day, guys.
You too.
Here, he gave me one.
Did y'all want one, flyer?
Thank you.
Did you want one?
You guys gonna get wet. You're dressed for it, though.
Yeah, I washed this last night, and I think I'm going to have to wash it again.
All right.
You know, just for your sake, because this is a bolt gun, and it's a little hard to manipulate, just so in case another officer, you want to go ahead and open that bolt and confirm it's unloaded,
You're asking me to open it up?
go ahead.
All right.
You just go
Why
ahead
don't we bring your left arm in? Okay. Fair enough. All right.
That way, in case we get another encounter and they're like, hey, you know, confirm it, I can say, hey.
Keep in mind that later on you may run into another police officer, and if you say the Lieutenant Patterson already checked it, they still may ask you if it's okay to be checked.
Yeah.
All right. As long as it's a consensual encounter, that we're good to go.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
That'll work.
Gentlemen, appreciate the cooperation. Thank you very
No
much.
problem. Y'all take care.
We've been doing this since early 2014. Looks like those are...
All right. Where's the...
AR, this is an AR pistol?
That's pretty nice.
Okay, thank you.
Caliber?
223.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
Nice.
All right, folks.
All right, take care, sir.
All right. Take care.
Go across or?
Yeah, I don't know when this thing is a red thing or a green thing. I would say just take it, because I can't see the sign.
You see that? You got with a necklace on that?
Yeah, it was a female. She was up there. There's another female right up there.
With the
The sniper position.
yeah, she had her Overwatch going on.
Exactly.
I'm gonna cover you off from the high ground.
With my Glock 22, because that's what they're more than likely carrying.
Well, there has been a guy, officer that shot somebody at 75 feet, so up to 75 yards.
What MMP?
First police encounter, it went well.
It was over in a...
So we're still walking right now in Old Town, and we got, probably gonna see him here in a bit, but we got almost running into a parking meter. we got our babysitters, Unit 1145, the Alexandria PD's finest, just patrolling and following us everywhere we go. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Now we're at the waterfront. DC is right across the river, the District of Criminals. So yeah. Doing good. Just letting you know I'm recording right now, Steve.
Steve Carr. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Gary,
What is it?
Gary.
Very nice to meet you, Steve Carr. Steven? I'm sorry? Reggie. Reggie, nice to meet you guys. How'd your walk go so far?
It's going good. Just wet, you know.
Wet, but that's okay. I know, the rain didn't hold off for you guys.
Passing out the flyers and just, you know, hey.
Haven't had any trouble?
No,
sir.
No.
I called up our dispatch, asked if we've gotten a lot of calls, and we haven't.
Really? That's surprising.
I'm a little surprised, I'll be honest with you.
Well, I think what it is you got Unit 1145 following us.
our biggest thing is I'm more concerned about having to deal with you want me to call them off? I'll call them off.
No, you're fine.
My biggest concern is that we basically like, is it 4 guys with an American flag? Yep. Okay. Thanks. And then we just make sure that yep, same group. So okay, that's why we're not.
Whatever makes it happen.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them doing it. I mean, it don't bother me. I think that's one of the reasons why we haven't had any problems, because if an anti-gun civilian feels like they want to come up and start something, they see, oh, there's a police officer watching, so I'm not going to do anything.
And you know what? Honestly, I know you guys aren't going to do anything stupid. You're not the people we worry about.
Yeah.
It's everybody else.
It's everybody else. Well, I mean, it's you guys aren't criminals. You just, and I get that. We all get that. We just really get, we pushed it out to the public. We let the businesses know you guys were coming, and and that reduces the fear.
How they pay when you told them that.
They take fine.
Sure.
I think they do it fine. Like you said, you're out here trying to educate people, so. Anyway, I just got on my shift. I relieved the last watch commander, and so I wanted to drop by and touch
we
base
already
with you.
met. Forgot, was it Patterson?
Yeah, Scott Patterson. Yeah,
right.
he called me. He was like, "Some of them had magazines. I just want to make sure." I go, "That's right. We're all on the same page." I said that was fair. So I was really kind of just curious of what your reaction was with all the citizens.
Compared to Richmond, well, really Richmond, we've had people cuss at us, throw change at us.
But we had
Oh,
one
change?
people throw
Yeah,
Slurpees
from-
at us, remember?
Well, I didn't have that happen from a moving vehicle, but here it's been peaceful.
Pumpkin.
civilized here.
Somebody threw
Well,
pumpkin at us.
Oh yeah, someone.
I would think it would be the other way around from Richmond, but Northern Virginia tends to be more liberal.
I think it's because they're so much like sheep that they just sheep type mindset that they're afraid to even say anything.
I won't jump on that bandwagon at all. Thanks, but
Hey, if you want to tell them, I mean, we were talking about this. Just tell them to walk with them. They're your cops. If they won't watch us,
well,
just walk
no.
with
See,
us.
here's the thing: is that on the other hand, we don't want.
be associated with us.
No, actually, that's not it. It's that you're not doing anything wrong, so we don't want you to give. We don't want to give the impression.
Sorry.
Yeah, keep that off the ground.
Come on, Gary.
Come on, Gary.
What are you doing, man?
We don't want to give the impression that we're babysitting, either from the public's point of view, because then it gives the impression that you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? If we're constantly hanging out with you, I mean, I get it. They're watching. I knew you guys were watching, but like I said, the biggest thing is they're probably going, "What's Lieutenant doing?" They know. But
Does he need backup?
No, you know that's not true because they would already. That's not it. So it just. My biggest concern when I talked to Jason about it is the public response, and then us trying to have to constantly explain to people why you're doing what you're doing and why, despite why they might think so, you're allowed to do that you're not violating any laws. And I know that's the message you guys are out here pushing. So,
Yeah. So far, we haven't had any really in-depth conversations with people. It's just like I told you, they take the fly and they walk away, or they say, what's it about? And I give them a brief overlay. And they say,
oh, good.
okay. It's partly, that's kind of, I guess, a good thing in a way, because this is a cramped area, especially with the break.
Oh yeah. It's been busy. There's a lot of people, and so, and like I said, we haven't had. I would have thought we were going to be inundated with calls.
I wish you told me it was a Celtic festival. I would have brought my.
You would have worn your kilt.
I would have worn my kilt. I just got my blood playing, Sutherland playing kilt in the mail. I would have worn it. It would have been cold, but hey, I've worn it in colder
It's cold,
situations.
wet, and tired anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hold you guys up anymore. I just want to stop by since I just came on shift and say hi.
All right.
I appreciate
Thanks,
it. It was nice meeting you guys.
Steve.
Take
Just
care.
give you another heads up real quick. We
Yeah.
in the new year, probably maybe somewhere around February or whatnot, we're going to do this one more time, and then we'll move on to another county.
All right. Hey, if you, I can't say it enough. I appreciate the fact that you called and coordinated with us. I really think that helped as far as dealing with the community and letting them know. If you don't mind, give me a call when you think you're going to do it again.
Yeah, of course.
I think carrying the flag is a really it's a nice piece that, you know, it helps us identify you and
It also dispels any fears of any citizens walking by. They're like, oh, well, they must be somewhat good because they're carrying an American flag.
right. It might be different if you were carrying a communist flag or something like that.
There was
People might
actually
start.
someone doing that in Richmond at the Ferguson protest.
Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and here's the thing: is I know you guys are supporters of the Constitution, and that's what you're doing. And nobody should ever be afraid of that. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right, take it easy.
Something's raining harder now.
I got it. Oh. Hey, have a happy holiday. That was our second police encounter with Lieutenant Steve Carr, and it went pretty well, really good. So, carry on.